Welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. My name is George Wright III. I am your host. I hope you have already gotten off to a great start this week. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about setting business goals. I know it's kind of a different, kind of a move from the normal agenda I do on a Monday morning where we generally talk about prosperity pillars or prosperity principles for your life. But today I want to kind of hit the ground running with goal setting. And one of the things I want to mention, if this is your first time listening to the Daily Mastermind, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so that you don't miss any episodes. But I want to remind you that one of the reasons I do the Daily Mastermind is so that you can, on a daily basis, check that box of personal growth. And so that you can check that box that allows you to be able to become the best version of yourself. And that takes work. It takes daily rituals. It takes personal development. And so the whole point behind the Daily Mastermind is to inspire you to make those changes. And through that inspiration and motivation and a little bit of education, you can continually be working on improving yourself. See, sometimes we get caught up in life. In fact, most times we get caught up in life. And I go throughout my day as well, and we're just so busy with business and family and communication, relationships, and everyday life that sometimes you forget to stay focused on and create that clarity for your life and what's most important for you to focus on. And so the idea of the Daily Mastermind is that every morning you can tune in for 5 to 10 minutes and you can get a good dose of daily inspiration, motivation, and education. And so I'm going to continue to do that for you. In fact, we're going to be, starting the 1st of October, going into kind of a 12-week cycle, a 12-week masterclass, if you want to say, in order to help you to truly cover every base that you've got from your mindset, your money, your business, your health and wealth. And so I'm looking forward to that as well. But today, like I said, I want to start out with a little bit of a quick overview on goal setting for businesses in particular. And I'm going to give a couple of follow-up episodes on this just to get you thinking. But look, we've all heard that the majority of startup businesses fail within their first 5 years. In fact, most businesses just kind of limp along. They don't really create the wealth and independence that the business owners have really started their business with. Maybe you're a professional, maybe you're a high achiever, maybe you're a business owner, and you feel like you've got more of a job. Well, that's probably because your business goal planning was not, truly detailed enough and not something that's a focus for you. So according to experts, a large reason behind the fact that most businesses fail is that the owners fail to plan. Because if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. We've all heard that. So without adequate planning, it's easy to lose direction and become overwhelmed by the day-to-day running of any kind of a company or business, or especially if you're an entrepreneur. That's why setting goals is so extremely important. So what I want to do today is I want to look at some of the reasons why goal planning is so critical. And you notice I use the word planning, not just goal setting, because anyone can sit down and just write out their goals. I'm talking about planning. It's kind of like the difference between tax preparation and tax planning. In your tax preparation, you're preparing your taxes. You're trying to save money on your taxes. In tax planning, you're setting a plan. You're creating a strategy. And that's the same with goal planning. So goals are going to be these building blocks to your success. So they help you to propel your business forward and help it to succeed. So no matter which part of business that you're looking to improve, the right goals can really help you to take your business to the next level. And without goals, you won't know which parts of the business to focus on in order to keep the results you're looking for. So you'll likely end up getting stuck in a rut. Maybe you feel like you're not achieving anything of significance unless, you have, these specific, realistic, and measurable goals. So goal planning is super, super important as a building block for your success. Now, goal planning also enables you to monitor your progress, because in order to succeed in business, it's critical that you monitor your progress. I mean, which parts of your business are doing well? Which parts could need improvement? Unless you have a clear idea of where your efforts should be focused, and let me just comment, some of you measure your KPIs, your reporting, and things like this, but the point here is without goal planning, it's easy to waste your time, your money, your energy on the wrong things. So tracking the wrong things isn't going to help you. So setting goals and then reviewing them, this helps you to see how far the business has come and the key areas that are required or need your additional focus. So think of the marketing strategy as a good example here. When you're spending money trying to attract new customers, you need to know you're not wasting your efforts. So setting goals and then reviewing them are going to help you to see which marketing strategies are working and which ones you should tweak or to let go of completely. I hope that makes sense. But marketing is just an example of how you can monitor progress once you've set or planned proper goals. So the other thing about goal setting is goals helps you to boost your motivation. Remember that, the excitement and motivation you felt when you first started your business was the reason you got going, right? And that's pushed you to launch your company or your side hustle or whatever it is and get you off to a great start. But it's natural for that motivation and initial excitement to fade after a few months. That's where these goals can really become extremely helpful and useful. Setting your goals is it can be easily achieved by sitting down and really identifying what it is that's your driving force behind your motivation, right? Your motivation behind your business. And as you tick off your goals, you're going to feel new motivation. You're going to feel like you can push forward and achieve the next milestone. But without this motivation and having those milestones and goals, it's really impossible to succeed in business because you've got to have measurements and motivation, and goal planning can help you to do that. Another thing you might not have thought about is, goals can help you, or goal planning can help you to keep your employees or partners or affiliates happy. It's really important in business because if you don't keep your relationships happy, it's going to be really hard to drive the ball forward, right? So while unrealistic goals can damage employee morale and motivation, good, effective goals can help you to increase your productivity and communication with everybody around you. So, and the reason for this is it helps to provide clarity. It ensures that everyone knows what you're working towards. You're not just kind of moving forward without a common direction. And you're also going to find that setting goals helps you to ensure that you're hiring the right employees. Look, I've had companies that have done upwards of $200 million a year, and when everyone is focused on their task, but they're not going the same direction or they're not aligned, you could be feeling like you're doing a lot of work and you're making progress, but you're really not in the zone. You're really not hitting momentum and finding massive results. So it's very important that you keep people aligned through goal planning. And then the last thing I was going to kind of mention to you is that goal planning helps you to hold yourself accountable. You've got, if you have, for example, vague goals in your head that you're working towards, it's hard to hold yourself accountable. But if you write it down and you monitor your specific goals, you're going to find a much higher level of accountability. So it's that old adage, when you're left to your own devices, we're often not as productive or as motivated as we could be. So having clear goals is going to help you to stay focused, keep on task, and push forward in business. And that's the reason I'm really, really emphasizing business goal planning today, because I think if you don't have clarity on what your vision and your mission and your roles and things are in your day-to-day life, well, the bottom line is you're going to end up where you don't want to be. And so I want you to really think today about how you can spend a little bit of time planning your goals, setting your direction, and then clearly communicating those. And later this week, we'll talk a little bit more about some very simple ways to set goals and create goals and hold yourself accountable. But that's just a thought I wanted to give you today. I hope you have an amazing day. Remember, it's never too late to start living the life you are meant to live. It's Monday. You can really start to turn it on this week, going into the fourth quarter of the year. So, begin new. Today's a new day. It's a fresh day. You have everything you need inside of you to pivot and make the changes you need to go to the next level. So let's see you do that. I look forward to hearing from you. If you have anything that you're working on, you need help with, certainly hit me up, DM me at the Daily Mastermind on Facebook or Instagram. And, I always respond to those myself. And so if you have any questions, hit me up if there's something you could learn from or you need some help with. And look forward to talking with you more tomorrow. Have an amazing day.